So today's vlog is going to be a little bit different. What we're going to be doing is talking about working for no pay. Me and Richard's both done it over our short careers so far. And we've both got different opinions. What we're going to be doing today, he's going to be asking me questions about that, and I'm going to ask him the same questions, and we'll see what comes out of it.
If I had to sum up working for no pay in one sentence, it would be, if they are getting paid, you should get paid too.
When you're starting out, working for no pay is a good thing, but once you've built up that portfolio, know your value, so you can start charging and not working for no pay.
My first non-paid job was working as an intern for a film company, shooting the construction and manufacture of bifolding doors. The freelancer on the day had equipment very similar to mine, and he hired me to do like a little interny thing, and he actually paid us more than nothing for the first time, which was very good. And he's currently the guy standing behind the camera. That's how me and Rob met. I was the intern, he was the freelancer, and we've worked together ever since.
My first no paid job was working for a museum, creating videos for them. I did it for about a year, interviewing artists, interviewing the demonstrations they do, and it was a great learning experience. Sometimes the turnaround was really fast, and you had to just get the work done. Some of the shooting environments were uncomfortable. You had to work around different artists and how they work, and it was a really good experience. And I built up a big portfolio within the space of a year. I had about 20 videos about different things from that 1 year, which I wouldn't have gotten if I was just going to go out and try and find work, or if I was just solely thinking I need to get paid work. But that portfolio helped me build up kind of the business, and could use that work to promote myself.
Working for no pay has its benefit because you can probably get yourself on a location or a set much easier, because you're just hanging around. That's what you're doing. You're going to meet more contacts that way, and is if you're putting in the work, if you're always have your hands free, ready to do something, they're probably going to ring you when they need a runner or production assistant or even a camera operator. Don't overpromise. Underpromise and overdeliver. Don't overpromise and underdeliver, because you'll not get called back. It's better to just not take on that project than it is to say you'll do it and not do it. And I did that. It's not good.
I stopped kind of doing free work after that year, because it was a year internship type thing of creating videos for them. And then after that, I knew it was exactly what I wanted to do, go out and create videos for companies and other people. So from there, I started charging. I didn't charge a lot though. Like the first paid job I got was 100 quid, and I spent hours on it. More hours than you would possibly spend on a video. I still really like the way the video come out. I started to charge then, but it wasn't a lot. But I knew that now I've got this portfolio, I can charge people.
So one of the benefits as a byproduct for working for no pay was realizing what sort of job I wanted to get into. There are two projects that were week 1 and week 2, and the first week I was sitting in a really lovely office surrounded by professionals. I brought my computer in and I worked for a week doing motion graphics design for nothing, as a way to sort of test if I could do it, and they would bring us on later. It was almost like an editing test. I was miserable. It was horrible. I don't ever want to do that full time ever again. It was at that point that I realised that motion graphics design as a full-time career wasn't going to work. Week 2, so the week later, was on a short film shoot. I was the sound guy. It was freezing cold. I didn't expect it to be so cold. We were sort of exposed to the elements, and it was horrible. And it's probably the closest I've ever had to frostbite. But it was great because there were people and we were making a film, and it was fun, and everyone around was having a laugh and having a good time while also getting to make something really cool. And it just so happened that that film was Road, which is season 1 of the Film Nook. So that it was at that point I realised that filmmaking, being on set, on location, doing something, is much more valuable to my time than being a full-time designer.
Time I would still work for free is if I'm working on a production like a short film, someone else's short film, and they invest in their own money into that film. I don't mind going on set and helping out just to be a part of the filming experience.
So if you get put on to a project as an unpaid intern and they are getting money from the client, it's pretty sure it's against the law. So don't do it. And I had to do it at some point. They got away with doing it by calling it like a test or something. And I think it's incredibly scummy to do that.
I don't really have any regrets about working for no pay as a freelancer because it allowed me to build up a portfolio, and it made us realise what I want to do. It made us realise I want to go down making videos for clients route whilst also obviously making films at the same time. But it allowed us to just build up this portfolio, which has allowed me to then get bigger and better jobs after that. So I don't have any regrets about working for no pay. I've done it making videos for clients. I've done it working on short films. And, you know, they all have the benefits. So working for short films, for example, you get experience on set making someone else's film. You know, that's just cool. Like, how good's that? And then the portfolio work is, well, hopefully it lets us pay some of the bills from time to time. So no, I don't actually have any regrets about working for no pay. But don't do it forever. That's my one piece of advice. Thanks for watching today's vlog. I know it was a little bit different, but we just kind of wanted to do a mini discussion about this subject, about working for no pay, because we've both done it and we think it's quite important.
Yeah, if you've got any comments you want to make about this subject, or if you think there's a subject we could be talking about, send us a message, social media, or leave a comment below this video and we'll get to it. So we're actually live right now. We've started doing Facebook Live. And we're just going to do that whenever we shoot something.
Yeah.
So if you want to tune in on Facebook, we're going to do a live probably a couple of times a week.
Yep.
Just to see what we're doing.
So the raw kind of footage of what we've been doing is on Facebook now. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. And we'll see you next week. It's weird this isn't live.
Yeah, because it's
uncut.